welcome back to the channel. Mr. Acolyte here, coming at you with another match review. We are back at the World Tour Finals groups. We're still on Group A. This time we've got Namul versus Novix. Let's see what we got. Okay, looks like characters are selected. Novix is referencing the sacred texts. Once again, we talked about this a few episodes back. I do love the sacred texts. It's a great pre-fight ritual. I really like that one. I saw the Arc Tour World Finals, and I believe it was during Uni. One of the players had sacred texts, and man, that notebook looked like it was 30 years old. It was pretty hype, though, having a super old, worn-out notebook that he was consulting. But here we go. We got some mix right off the bat. Dragon Rush goes through.
Dragon Rush there, paying off big for Novix.
Get in the corner. Ooh, okay, wow. Okay, so like the basic stuff is hitting so far. Feel like Namul is feeling his opponent out here. Getting hit by the basics. Round start stuff. That's the funny thing in this game, how quickly the tide can turn. This game has such an explosive round start situation. You can really lose your first character in like 2 seconds. That was close. He almost got a confirm there. JS into Janemba. Got the corner here. What do we got? Ooh, pretty big delay on that 5H.
Trying to test it with the Dragon Rush again.
Going to that well again. Ooh, the anti-air shot, man. That is one of the most pesky attacks in the entire game, man. He actually knocked him out of a spin here. Man, that anti-air fireball is just so pesky. It cuts off the #1 area of the game. The area that it covers is the area that everyone wants to be in this game.
Already know.
Getting the stonks, stocks up, keeping him from copping out of the corner, but ends up in a situation after blocking the EX spin. Novix just playing his game so far. Just very comfortably playing his game at its own pace. This must be what the sacred texts are telling him to do.
So I respect the attempt from Novix.
Namul it's available, but instead he's going to go into the Janemba level 3. Yep. Trying to hit the mix afterwards. We're going to try to bait out the sparking here or not.
And I like the reaction here. Instead of reacting by jumping back, he reacted with a super dash. And of course, super dash being airborne means it's going to beat any command grab attempts.
A bit close for a left-right. So I respect the attempt from Novix.
Very nice reaction there.
Finds his way out. Should be able to tag out here to Frieza. Yeah.
Doing the level 1 here just so we can tag in. Not much of a knockdown, but we get our unhealthy character out, and she's going to be able to recover a lot of health. Ooh, we jumped forward a little too far there. Oof. Ooh. Yeah, right there he wanted Death Wave into assist. I mean, I feel like we've talked about that before, but it was a little bit off.
That's it, that's it. Character that has, a lot of these high execution, difficult combos, at the highest level. Like, you want to be going for the max damage possible, but it can let you down sometimes.
Oh man!
That Frieza demands out of the player.
Nice, nice. It's funny. The commentators were just talking about conversions. I like this conversion here. The jump back M connects, and then he converts it into empty vanish H. I like that. That was a really cool conversion. Nice. I like that, dude. The sparking cancels. Frieza's sparking cancels are surprisingly good. Also gets to cancel the super dash off of the you might die this time. Frieza's sparking rods they're very good. Really highlights his position as a battery character. Whoa. And this is why steals are so important. That was crazy. He did teleport into command grab. Wow. That was cheap.
Making the most of that last bit of sparking time here. It's gone now. Unfortunate for Novix.
Command grab into teleport is cheap, my brother. It's ready for the spark, but still gets hit by the tackle. Oh, man. Tackled him.
Oh, that hurts. The shoulder check just freezes her in place as well.
And then the healthy character is going to come in. This is going to put Namul in a tough spot here.
Novix hyping himself up here.
Novix still has an assist behind him. Whoa, the immediate challenge after the reflect. He's trying to make sure that there's nothing coming his way.
It really is.
Whoa. That was intense. Oh, I like that too. I like that he did shoulder into the rapid attack into parry. Nice use of the sparking on block. Got a little bit of a mix on block thanks to the sparking cancels.
Novix gonna bring through Janemba, and we're going for Janembeats here.
Level 1, I mean level 3, I said level 1. Level 3.
Mix on this, but vanishes in empty. No.
Ooh, most likely tried to Golden Frieza here.
Bring through Janemba, and we're going for Janembeats.
No, I think he was actually, no, he didn't have enough bar to Golden Frieza. He might have actually been trying to, no, he did. I was about to say, he did. Might have been trying to go gold, but his input got crossed up.
No, not gonna work.
Say should be able to like punish that, no problem.
Actually, not that due to the distance that this traveled, this was a wake up level 3. If he had been trying to go gold, it would have been the far version, but it was the close version. So yeah, he was trying to wake up level 3, and the input got crossed up.
Say should be able to like punish that, no problem. That's exactly what
out of there. Okay, so Novix. That was a pretty clean game for him. They went to the character select for just a little bit. Let's see if Namul can adjust. Super dash call Frieza.
You've seen him bounce back already.
Whoa, okay. A little bit of a mess up on that mix there. Oh, but he catches him with the low. Jumps over him, goes low, and it connects. I like that. Oh, man. Yeah, see, this would have been a lot better if Novix actually had an assist behind him. But the fact that he has no assists available, they're both still on cooldown. This is what led to this situation, because this was a nice way to bring him out of the air to S into the shoulder, but there's just no assist here. If he at least had like Janemba B or something, or even A, he could have continued his pressure here. But because he has nothing, he had to back off, and that led to this. Having those 2 C assists that's kind of haunting him right there.
Bringing in 21.
2 C assists means that you do not have an assist available when you need it at moments like that.
Yeah, we'll drop that stalking flare, but
there goes 1. There goes 2. Spark out. Oh, and the 6M.
That was sick. Really doubling down, making it safe there.
Very dead.
I like that.
Love it.
All of that off of a 6M. Jeez. 6M is just such a threat when the opponent is in Spark, because it's going to build so much meter and do so much damage. Like, you have to watch out for it. Round start barrier into assist. Ooh, tried to move. Tried to move after the key blast. Yeah, that backdash cost him right there.
Oh my word, super dashing through Namul might have changed the game here.
This is the complete opposite of the last game. Whoa. Okay, it's interesting that that worked. He must have tried to wake up jump. That's interesting though. I mean, the distance, I think he's far enough away that spin might not have hit him, but still, if Novix had woke up spin, this might have connected.
Oh, I just winks at her real quick.
That's it.
I know you like my steez. We're gonna keep on building this bar as well. Namul looking in control of this match. Again, made her block that time.
Ooh, okay, good. Whoa, I was about to say good guard cancel. That was a good guard cancel, but unfortunately he tried to do a Key Blast afterward, and EX Gut Punch says no. This is gonna be huge damage.
Just in case you forgot, Namul definitely did not.
This does way more damage than it honestly should. I'm not gonna lie to you. Namul is all over him, dude. Plus frames, staggers. Namul has yet to stop pressuring.
This is looking like a different beast right here.
Has yet to stop pressuring at all. Super Saiyan 4. Daima.
That is ruthless aggression if I ever see it.
Oh, wow. Okay, so he did finally stop, and it's interesting that round start IADH clonked him on the head. Okay, interesting. It's interesting that Novix went for IADH on a round start, and it's interesting that Namul was ducking on a round start. That was very interesting. Whoa, what happened there? Excuse me? So he woke up and started doing auto combo, then called Frieza. Frieza body blocked all the Key Blasts except for the last one, which 21 destroyed with a raw tag. That was so weird. Fighters moments, am I right? But very simple combo, not even gonna extend it. Just close it out. Game 2 to Namul, and that was very convincing. I think Namul might have found the answer here. It's crazy to think that all of that came from the fact that Novix did not have assists available. I've gone on record many times of saying I'm not a believer in double C assists, and this is why. I mean, but this is also why people who play double C, they do like the sandwich, you know, C assist on point, regular assist in the middle, C assist on the end. Because when you spread it out like that, your point character at least gets one rotating assist. But I mean, they're both doing it. They both have double C assists behind them. I mean, hey, they're up there, they're on the world stage. I'm not saying they're wrong, but it definitely has an effect on your pressure and neutral. Speaking of which, there it goes. 2 strings of pressure, we don't get anything, but reflect into immediate challenge, man. I've seen that get a lot of hits.
Gogeta Super Saiyan 4. One of the hardest hitting characters.
Assists just now coming back. Man, I feel like it's a thing again. I don't want to keep repeating myself, but look, he did not have his assists available here. They were almost back, but he was a little too early on his meaty. They just now came back, but he had already vanished because he felt unsafe, and that's gonna get him punished. He did not have an assist there to cover the wake up.
Oh, that's so unfortunate because he had it reflected in the corner.
Stomp. Oh man, it's getting spicy. Oh, and button into debuff. Man, remember when she could OTG into this? What were they thinking, bro? When that was an OTG, what in the world were they thinking? But wow, that was really nice. This is something that I feel I don't do enough. This is a really good option of reflect and then calling a defensive assist. In a situation like this, the opponent is almost completely doomed if you do it like this. Like, if you call a defensive assist that's really fast, there's almost nothing they can do if they don't have a true reflect safe string, like something that's truly reflect safe. Because right here, Novix opted for just the auto combo into 5M. And so at this point, once Namul did reflect call assist, I mean, there's pretty much nothing he can do here. It happened so fast that he wasn't able to react to it, but if he had reacted, all he could have done was try to vanish, and of course that could be 2H'd or reflected or basically whatever you want. It could be counter vanished. You're just kind of doomed, so yeah. Reflect raw tag is way more popular, but reflect into defensive assist is incredibly good. Brother, that was so... Man, Hiroki. That was a Hiroki moment. So, wake up super dash. Namul did the classic, Basically, Namul did the right thing here. He ran under, but he did make a mistake by trying to reflect. He did run under reflect, so he maintained momentum and started to slide backwards while reflecting, but the super dash ended up being super cursed, and instead of curving all the way, it did like the perpendicular super dash where you just go straight down into the ground. And then that way it made his reflect whiff, and then he gets whiff punished by this assist. Wow, what a Dragon Ball moment.
Oh my God.
This is a funny game, man.
Scrapping back and forth.
This is a funny game, man.
Bend over like that. Now we're gonna let the beast play.
What do we got? Same side.
Button this time.
Escapes with the guard cancel vanish. 6M once again. Novix gotta watch out for those. Namul keeps going to that well.
6M overhead.
I mean, it keeps connecting, so there's no reason for him to stop doing it. Staircasing him down. Orb, man, that orb was on a journey. I was like, bro, is it still coming? It is. Look at that. Look how long it took the orb to get there. That thing was on a mission.
Oh my God.
Whoa. Whoa.
Oh my God.
What in the world? The assist coming through. I don't know what shot she was on, so good luck.
This is huge right here for Namul. All right, DR down. Stalking flare. Okay,
buttons.
Snatched up and the
Wow, the orb actually helped out right there.
So sick right there. Namul should be able to take out Janemba right here. All right, it is the...
And I just want to say what got that hit right there was a normal assist. What started all of that, I went back just to make sure I wasn't seeing things. It was a normal assist that started that.
Team rolling now. Not looking good for Novix.
This dude is awesome, bro. See the type of setups the Bulls bring it to the table.
Oh, wow, that, man, Namul, he has probably the best usage of 21 teleport I've ever seen so far. The way he uses it is so smart and creative, and man, it is hitting. Like, press 1 if you got hit by this. 19 frame C assist, no, it's 20 frame C assist into teleport. No way, but that's like a Guilty Gear mix-up. That's not even like a Dragon Ball mix-up. That's like a Guilty Gear mix-up. That was dirty.
Indeed. No peekaboos here. Making sure Namul knows.
Bro, that was so cheap.
All right, Dragon Rush. Dropping down. There's that Stalking Flare again.
Man, yeah, Namul, I mean, Namul's usage of move steals in general is really powerful. 6M. 6M. 21, she did a lot, she did well, but she's out of there, bro. Dead.
Yeah, massive right there. Okay, tying out one game of
Gogeta coming in. Namul has his spark.
On his side.
Gut punch into rocks. Whoa, that was weird.
That spark is gone on his side.
What happened there? Oh, he got hit by the chariot. Oh, I see what happened. Namul was overconfident. He was not overconfident, but he believed in Frieza. He did EX punch into rocks and then tried to move, but Jiden's like, hey, guess what? I don't care about anything. And he just flew through the rocks and hit him. That could have been a combo, but Novix, he actually didn't realize it. If he had done Empty Vanish L, or maybe even M, that would have connected. He didn't believe. Oh, and then he tried to debuff, but it gets swung on.
A little bit more active here on the defensive end.
Oh.
Actually clips the 6M this time.
Crazy stuff. Drops him down. Don't forget, Gogeta 4.
Frieza rocks. He tried to backdash. Man. Frieza C, bro, it's really good.
Damage is going to be a bit more lacking than it usually is here, but I don't think that's going to matter in this situation, Ringe.
Indeed, he's going to be able to go into a super of his own and then combo into the Frieza.
Level 3 should kill here. Should kill. Yeah.
Full power. That's going to be that for Labco.
Jiden coming in. This is Novix's last chance. Wow! Immediate super dash. And then immediate spark. This is all about the meter build. Oh man, yeah, that's it. Frieza building 1,000,000 bars, and that's gonna do it. Namul over Novix.
Striking back after that first L to take 2 games straight.
Man, this was a really fun set. I feel like this is one of those sets that's just about as close as it can possibly be. I feel like sets can't get much closer than this. You really love to see when two opponents are like really going back and forth and they're pretty evenly matched. I feel like the turning point pretty much came towards the end here. I think once Novix lost the point war, it did put him in a bit of a spot. I don't think the match was quite over yet, but this definitely kind of sealed the deal. This sick teleport mix-up here was definitely a huge turning point because, yeah, at this point, Novix really needed to start mounting his comeback because, you know, you can definitely come back 2v3, but once Namul got this really sneaky opening, it pretty much put Jiden into a really bad spot, which ends up putting Labcoat into a bad spot right afterwards. So, yeah, that sick mix-up definitely led to Namul taking this W. And with that, we have reached the end of the review. Thanks for listening, guys. We are getting close to the end of Group A. We'll probably be starting Group B soon, so make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss any of that upcoming action. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. I do appreciate when you do. If you want to see more from me, check out the playlist in the description at the end of the video. I just recently tried out the newest Strive character, Venom. You can check out that footage probably at the end of this video or again in the description below. I give my thoughts on the character there, so take a look at that if you get a chance. But as always, you guys have a good one. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.